Hi, first grade. This is Introduction to Geography Part 2. Part 1 was the video that I just went over with you, our main ideas and maps and globes. Today we're going to do some paperwork together. So you're going to get out geography page number 1 and get yourself a pencil or even some sort of marker or crayon to write with. Now, Mrs. Coppola already identified some things on the paperwork today. I'm going to help you do it though. So let's start together, all right? And then you can see how I marked up my paper the right way. Let's start with the star. See where the star is? Can you read what the star says? I'll give you a second. There's 2 sentences. Now let me read it to you. The world map is a flat picture that shows all the land and water on the earth. It shows 7 continents and 4 oceans. Now, I'm going to take my paper down so I can hold it up and show you what I did. I want to remember how many continents there are, and I want to remember how many oceans there are. Do you see what I did with the sentence? I circled the 7 and I circled the 4. Now, we can actually say there's 5 oceans, but on this map, it's only going to identify 4, and we'll add the 5th one together. All right, let's start with our continents. How many are there? 7. 7 big areas of land that we call continents. Let's start with North America, because that's the continent that you're on right now. That's our continent. That's where we live. We live in North America. Now you can find North America on your world map by looking for the moose. There's a lot of moose in North America. Now I know we don't see very many where we live, but this is where they naturally live in the world. There's the moose and there's North America. 2 words, North America. Did you circle it? Okay, now we're gonna go to South America. Now, you can find South America by finding the parrot. Have you ever heard of the rainforest? I'm sure you have. The rainforest is located in South America, and there's many beautiful and colorful birds and parrots in South America. That's where they live naturally. You could capture them and bring them over here, but that's where they live naturally. Okay, so we found North America and South America. Now let's find Europe. Europe starts with an E. It's near the bear. Europe. And they put the bear over here a little bit. There's many bears in the country of Russia. And Russia is part of Europe and Asia. Now you don't see Russia's name on the map because it's a country and we're only naming continents. Okay, so Europe is by the bear. Let's find Asia now. Asia starts with an A. And it's where the musk ox lives, a very big, powerful, strong ox with long hair to keep him warm and big horns. Asia, that's where China is. Let's find Antarctica now. We've talked about that one a lot already. Antarctica, if you were in Mrs. Ma's class for kindergarten, that's the country she taught you about for the International Food Fair. And actually, we don't call it a country, we call it a continent. And what animal is down there? The penguin. Let's find Africa next. Africa is where lions live. Do you find the lion? Africa starts with an A. Africa. The last one, because there's 7 continents and we found 6 already, is Australia. Can you find a kangaroo on the map? That's where Australia is. Kangaroos live in Australia. All right, now we're going to find our oceans. Now this map said there's 4, but there's actually 5, and we'll label the 5th one together. The first ocean that I want you to find is near North America. So it's near us. If you wanted a beach day, your family would take you to the Pacific Ocean. Did you find the Pacific Ocean? It starts with a P. It's also located above the compass rose. Pacific Ocean. That's where we go to the beach when we want to visit the ocean. It's near North America. Let's find the Atlantic Ocean. Now, the Atlantic Ocean was the ocean the Pilgrims had to cross to get to the New World. Did you find the Atlantic Ocean? It's in the middle of the map. And I put a rectangle around it. Let's find the Indian Ocean now. The Indian Ocean is near Africa and India, but you don't see the name of India on this map because that's a country, not a continent. Africa is the continent, and the Indian Ocean, I put a heart around it, is near Africa. Now, you might have noticed that I put a triangle around this one. I wanted to also say that the Atlantic Ocean is down here as well. That's why I have a triangle there around the Atlantic Ocean. It's the same ocean. They just identified it in two places on the map. The last ocean that I want you to find on the map is the Arctic Ocean. The Arctic Ocean is north, so it's at the top. Can you see it right there? I haven't even circled it yet. I had to check. It's labeled there and there. So go north on your map, go to the top, and find the Arctic Ocean. And you can even circle it twice. All right, now the last ocean I want us to identify is the Southern Ocean. Do you remember where it is? It's south on the map, right next to Antarctica. Now here's how to spell the word southern. Southern Ocean. So I want you to write it on your map right near the penguin. Okay, so I'm going to hold it up and I'm going to spell it Southren. And then I'm going to write the next word, ocean, OCEAN. Southern Ocean. And I'll show you where I labeled it on my map. See it down there? I put it right near the penguin. That's what we can call the Southern Ocean. Okay, so that's how to do page 1. There's another page I want to do with you today, and it's called page 3. And I'm going to get it out. Page 3 is practicing using a compass rose. It's not hard to do. Read the word bank and then use these directions to find where they belong on the map. Okay, I said that a little awkward. Let's read the word bank and then place those words in the correct place on the map. What's the first direction? South. Add south to the box that has the S above it. I'll wait for you. I won't do it with you because this one's simple. You can do it by yourself. The next word is east. And use the strategy where you cross out the word that you use so you know what word might be next. East. East goes right there. I'll give you some time. The next word in the word bank is north. North. And you place it in the box under the N for north. This is our compass rose. And the last word in the word bank is west. You should only have one box left, and it's the one under the W. Now I want to teach you a fun way to remember the compass rose. Okay, let's start with the N. N can stand for never. Say never. Then let's go east for the E. E can stand for eat. Never eat. Let's go to the S. S can stand for soggy. Never eat soggy. Worms. The W can stand for worms. When you want to remember directions on the compass rose, you can remember them using these funny words. Never eat soggy waffles. Isn't that kind of funny? Never eat soggy waffles. When you use a compass rose, these directions are always in the same spot. North is always on top. East is always to the right. South is always on the bottom. And west is always to the left. And what does that stand for? How can we remember it? Never eat soggy waffles. But let's read the real names this time. North, east, south, west. Okay, good job. Now I'm going to fill it in and hold it up, and you can check your work. N is for north. E is for east. S is for south. And what is W for? West. Here we go. North, south, east, west. All right. So we just did geography pages 1 and 3 together. I'm going to have another lesson where I do the rest of the geography pages with you for this week, which is 5, 6, and 7. But that will come later. Good work today.